directions is life forever.
Welcome everybody, come in if you're new here. Thank you for joining my channel to watch this video. And if you're a returning subscriber, hey, how are you? So in this video, I wanted to go ahead and do a story time on the worst bus experience that I've ever had in my entire life. And that was a bus that I got on in Tanzania and departed in another country. I'm not going to say the country because in my next video you're going to know where I arrived. But anyway, I came to Tanzania to pass through. So I got a transit visa, which they allowed me, I want to say, if I could remember correctly, it was about 5 to 7 days. And we got the 5 to 7 days because we had proof of a bus ticket that would that showed that we were leaving. So we left, I would say, about 2 days before the visa expired because it was going to take us about 2 days to get to our destination. Now, when I tell you, when we got on the bus, first of all, let me just tell you how this all played out. We found out a bus because we were looking. And we found a bus, and we met up with the guy, but we couldn't find a station. So in the process of us finding the booking station, the guy that was supposed to take us to one place, took us to a totally different booking station. But that booking station also was going to where we needed to be. So we ended up just booking with them. We didn't even go with the first bus. That was mistake number one, okay? Now, when I tell you they gave us a departure time, and when we got there, we made sure we got there at least an hour ahead of time. We dropped our bags off and went to go eat and came back. And when I told you we sat out there waiting for the bus to arrive for 7 to 8 hours, I could not believe it. I could not believe it, y'all. So, in the process of us trying to get to our next destination, the bus break down 20 minutes into the journey. But it didn't break down one time. It didn't break down 2 times. It didn't even break down 3 times. It broke down several times of us getting to our next destination. Now, I guess this is their cheapest way to do it because something tells me that this bus is like owned, and people use this because it's kind of like a cargo bus where people are getting on the bus are part of groups that have cargo on the bus, and then they just kind of go, you know what I'm saying? But what I've realized is that this bus that they have is a bus that's guaranteed to break down on every trip. Like, I feel like this was a bus that, again, has been owned. It's been in the game, and it costs them less to just have a mechanic on board to fix it whenever it breaks down as opposed to buying a whole new bus. That's how I'm viewing it, because the way things went, you'd be like, some of this stuff is illegal. Anyway, so as we are, I would say like, I want to say 3 or 4 hours to the border, we get stopped by the police, okay? And the police that stopped us wanted to get on the bus, check everybody's passport, check everybody's ticket, make sure everybody that was on the bus was supposed to be on the bus. Now, I just told you guys that we were breaking down continuously. And with us breaking down, each breakdown took the mechanic at least an hour or some to fix it before we got right back on the road. So something that was supposed to take us 7 hours took us almost 10. So We got stopped. They checked our passports, and our visa was expired. And it had just expired. I mean, when they got on the bus, it was like a couple minutes before it was going to expire. And we were literally heading to the border. So the guy didn't want to hear it, because how that country works is it's like they know you're a foreigner from the West. That is full game to take full advantage to do or say or get anything from you. So what they did was they took me off the bus first and was like, we're gonna take you back to the immigration. Your visa is expired. We can't let you continue on. We can't let you get on the bus. And so the people on the bus driver, because we had been sitting behind them the entire time, we kind of built like a bond. We started talking when we would go to stops. So the bus driver knew who I was. So he gets off the bus and tries to, talk to the guy, let him know, like, we're headed to the border. We've broken down. We're on our way. She's going to be out of here in a couple of hours. He didn't want to hear it. In his mind, he said, where's the money, basically? I want $600, or she's not getting off the bus. And I'm just like, this is crazy. And the person I had got on the bus with, their visa was expired as well, because they're also not Tanzanian. So they were just kind of like basically asking him for money as well. And he was able to go. There was 2 other girls whose visa was expired. But however, they were residents of the country that we were going to. So they let them get back on the bus. It was 2 girls. And here I am, the American black girl who ain't got no business to be in this country right now. It's expired and got a few hours before I get to the border. And they just wasn't having it. So I'm literally just, at this point, when he kept just saying no and he started yelling, I was just like, okay, I don't have time for this. I'm about to show out. I'm about to say everything I need to say so that I can get on this bus. So I'm just saying this, saying that, because if you play cool, play calm, they're going to like, oh, yeah, we taking her. Because she doesn't seem like she trying to get back on the bus. She's going to be wanting to pay. No, don't have the money. I'm not going to just pay you guys $600. I'm not doing any of that. Sorry, no. And I'm on my way out of here. So I would say we were literally standing out there for about 20 minutes. And then the drivers started to get ignorant. And they're saying like, oh, well, we're going to leave. And I'm like, you guys are going to leave us here? No, you're not. We paid our ticket. We're not paying again. We need to go exactly where we're headed. There is no turning back around. There is no me going. Like, it just started getting more and more increasingly ignorant. So, again, once the driver started saying that, they started giving up, they were ready to go. So the guy started pulling up the thing and started taking my bags from underneath the bus. Now, here I am pissed because I'm like, I have no, I have to be on this bus to get past this border, because how else am I going to get, you're going to take me backwards? No. We are almost a couple hours to my next destination. You're not taking me anywhere. So eventually, if I remember correctly, someone on the bus, it was 1 or 2 people on the bus, stood outside and talked to the guy for me. And one of the drivers said, you just get back on the bus. So he tells me to get back on the bus. And then now they're outside. I'm just sitting on the bus. They're outside having a conversation. So eventually he gets back on the bus and they wanted but we're going to go. And I was just like, well, that was nice. I asked him, did he want, I wanted to show my appreciation. So I asked him, did he want anything? He's like, oh, no, it's fine. Tanzania is a trip.